I mean, no, but like, there's no reason to be a Duke fan anymore. You know? There's just no reason to do it.
I didn't see this. This is fucked.
And you know what my favorite part was? Just good officiating down the stretch to end it. You know what I mean? The refs made the right calls. Everybody played hard. And it was a good back and forth game that, just even the score at a final 50 wins, 50 losses for Coach K against Carolina. And there's nothing that Duke can ever do to undo it or to change it or to fix it. You'll maybe beat Carolina again. Maybe. Who knows at this point? Carolina might beat you forever. You'll maybe beat them again. You'll maybe meet them in the tournament again. Probably not, since this was only the first time it happened. But maybe you'll see them in the tournament. Maybe you'll even see them in the Final Four. But never again with Coach K. Never again with a shot at redemption for Carolina beating you and for Coach K's last game in Cameron Indoor. None of that'll ever materialize ever again.
It was a once in an eternity.
It's a once in an eternity situation. And I just want to shout out Eric Church, who just had himself a wonderful time. And I hope that he, in the middle, not the middle, but at the end of this game, as Coach K and all of the Duke players were walking off like bitter, petty little bitches who wouldn't shake hands.
Yeah, dude, his wife didn't even want to hug him. That's how embarrassed she was.
She was like, "You are nothing to me."
Go
now.
back. That's not even a hug. That's like I'll lean in and let you touch me, but I'm not embracing
but like you lost to Carolina.
You brought shame to the family.
Yeah, like you have to change your name.
No hug. No nothing.
Look at that. Arms down at the side.
You can hug me if you want. You can. I'll give you a little comfort. You can take some comfort from me, but I will be giving you none.
That's Melania and Trump.
You shame to the Krzyzewski household.
And everyone in Carolina got to witness, a short of a championship. But even still, I think this is better than a championship. The best college basketball win you could ever have.
It's absolutely better than a championship. Yeah. I think
they should finish it off strong.
You have to,
and I hope. Well, I don't think you have to.
No, you have to. It's
you have to get like the full maximum, but
no, because then it is. I do think that seasons go forgotten if you don't. Like Herb Brooks said, that was the most true thing. He gave obviously that big rally before the Russia game.
Yeah.
And
they had to win the gold medal.
The only speech before the gold medal game against Sweden, I believe it was.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
The only thing he said was, if you lose this game, you'll take it to your fucking graves.
Yeah.
And then he walked out the door and he stopped at the door and looked back and went, "Your fucking graves." And then.
And now, but you know what? So we know what happened there, right? We know what happened in the World Series in 2004, Rockies, Red Sox.
Yeah.
Four games, they didn't stand a chance.
No, 04 was the Cardinals. Yeah.
They didn't stand a fucking chance, man. Just like steamrolled. See you later. We're taking this one home because we have to. Same thing with the Mets in 06 and 86 with Game 6. It was like Game 7's theirs. They're winning it. And there are just certain times where you usually go on to win it. Yeah. One guy goes, I mean, would you rather like not make the tournament? Because I think this is worse. And the one guy was like, well, no, that's worse. But he was saying he would have rather lost in the Elite Eight and not, you lose to Arkansas and nobody really cares.
I think this did put Coach K in the sole lead for most Final Four appearances. But even that, like, no one really I couldn't tell you who just passed.
Yeah, it's like and if your last one,
I would guess John Wooden, but
if your last one is morbidly depressing, do you really care? And then that weird. You see that weird handshake that he gave the one kid?
Dude, everything he does is weird. That dude's a fucking. That dude is the fucking the child catcher in retirement.
Yes. He's the
Coach K.
Bang Bang.
Coach K looks exactly like the child.
If you gave him long hair with the fucking.
He's got the nose.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. He also. How many Final Fours? How many? 13. And how many tournament wins? 101. He was going for
what? He won 101 tournament games.
Yeah, which is the same. Crazy. That is the same number of cats that he's put in a microwave. That dude did things to cats and children when he was a kid. Look at this. This is so weird. What is that? And then watch with the left-handed handshake. Rubs the belly.
Dude, that is fucking weird.
John, stand up. Tell me this is not one of the most awkward things that you could feel. Oh. Now, well, you flipped it onto me now. See, that was weird though, right? You're like, ugh, ugh. And it was terrible for me when I got to your belly button. Belly buttons are weird.
Hey, let me do a couple push-ups. Look at this little sweat going.
Yeah, that guy's probably all sweaty and shit too. Yeah.
Saying.
At least he had the jersey on, but Jesus, like, why does he do that? And the answer is because he's a psychopathic freak who doesn't know how to behave. And the only thing he knows how to do is like scream and yell on a basketball court. Now that he can't do that, he's probably gonna pass away. And you know what? He probably should, because there's nothing good for him left on this planet Earth, because Carolina beat him in the Final Four on his final game after just mere weeks ago beating him in his final game in Cameron Indoor.
When he did not allow his students to have a senior night because he wanted the whole night for himself.
Unbelievable. It is
What
amazing.
do you mean not true? Did they have a senior night?
Nah, that's not what I heard.
That's not what I heard either.
Yeah. And what we heard is the truth.